Hey folks, welcome back to Dominion 6. Okay, so in the last episode, there's a couple of things that I didn't show. I just actually tried to re-record this, and yeah, I had a problem with my recording setup. So just show you so you can see what I'm doing. I actually took right. So yeah, I ended the turn and I moved Ilda here and Emilia off in this direction because we're actually going to go and grab the Greater Wild. So that's what I was doing. I've got these guys on the front line. They're going to get blessed up. Not all of them are going to get blessed, unfortunately. I can do that. I've got just enough. If Ilda here was to stand like here, we'd probably bless everybody. The problem is you'd also kind of get attacked. Now we do want to. I want blessing 4 times. We can probably just about bless all of them. The problem is that we might end up with some of them not getting blessed. It's not the end of the world if they don't. They don't need to be blessed. They are pretty good troops. They also have because they have the glamour. Now, I was thinking to myself, the reason why I bought these, by the way, these Feminie archers, even though the archers aren't actually the best, one, we can get flaming arrows later on. The other thing is that they make good siege chaff. They've got quite good. Hold on, if I remember right. Yes. So they're just normal human siege strength, but they're super cheap to bring out. They will attack their own troops a little bit, but these guys have got shields and they've got reasonably high protection, so I'm not too worried about that. These also, with the changes to the way glamour works, glamour doesn't. I don't think glamour gets popped so easily by the arrows anymore. I can't remember exactly how it works. I do need to check the manual, but I meant to do that before I recorded. But Merry Discusser actually talked about this in one of the previous episodes on the comments. So if you go and check that out, you'll probably find that he's very reliable with his information on this and Conquest of Elysium. I think I'm going to build a. Let's get a temple up here. We want to be building temples everywhere as this nation. I'm going to go into attack the Greater Wild this turn. By the way, yeah, we did actually roll the turn on. And let me just show you what happened. So we missed a load of magic sites. We've constructed a palisades here in the Grey Mountains. So we've got another fort gone up. We want to now get... Let's move her down this one. Hang on. No. No. Do not go through Midgard's lands. That's not gonna help. You want to be preaching? No, you want to be researching. Maybe preaching. We'll get one researching. We'll get one preaching. Okay. And you want to be researching, Canny. This guy probably wants to be increasing the castle, the size of the castle. So we get the biggest size castle up here possible. But as you increase as you increase the size of the castle, you get more resources. So there is a certain amount of resources available in each province that it's on, and the adjacent provinces that you have access to, and you will get more and more of the percentage of those resources with each size of the castle, basically. Again, here we probably want to get the next size of fort up, but I'm going to get this one to the biggest level first. Meanwhile, we're gonna get some troops up here. I've got quite a lot of resources here. Look, let's get a lady commander, and maybe we get some of these ladies at arms. They're a little bit more expensive in gold, I think, than the Feminie swordswoman, but they are better. These are significantly better. The thing is, I don't think these are really designed to be used en masse. I mean, there's nothing really stopping you from doing so, apart from the increased recruitment and resources cost. You might be better off, with just more of these ones, these cheaper ones. We can get 4 of these too. Let's just get these. We'll get a bunch of these guys. We will need them on the front line because we've got Midgard here. We've also got Jomon. All right. Yeah, we've got another palisade going up here. I think that we've got a fair income. We've got quite a lot of. We need to we're going to get more palisades up. The more palisades that we've got up, and the more forts, the more money we're going to get essentially. So our income is going to go up. However, you don't really want to be building more forts than you can afford to keep, pumping troops out with mages. You always want to be making troops and mages. Okay, so let's get I'll get our holy troops up because our holy troops are good. By the way, I apologise if I'm a little bit less lively today when I'm recording. I'm still really sick. I've seemed to have the flu. Apparently, I've got this new crazy flu thing, and I've had it for a few months as well. And it's kind of annoying because it doesn't seem to go away. So yeah, apologies if I'm a little bit. I haven't stopped recording occasionally just to cough and stuff. But I'm going to do my best. I was actually not going to bother recording today, but I'm really keen to keep this series going. Like I've got some other stuff that I want to record this weekend too, if I can, if I'm feeling well enough. But yeah, I'm all good. I don't actually feel that ill. It's just kind of annoying. It's one of those kind of annoying illnesses that never really sort of picks up, but just kind of persists. Anyway, let's carry on. So, Kersey here. Okay, so we've taken Bitra. It's actually an arena site here. Look, this gives the province income plus 40. This is really good. Really nice. We wanted to put a fort up here at the Mountains of Madness. We can't really afford it right now. Looks like looks like they're going that way. German's recruited a bunch of elephants. That's kind of interesting. Samurai cavalry and elephant riders. Very cool. So yeah, we've got a bunch of preaching troops here. Sorry, we've got a bunch of preaching troops here. I think I probably want to get her preaching as well. Let's just try. It's not. By the way, preaching's not that effective unless you do it in a temple. So I'm thinking maybe move these guys. Maybe we move them back here. I'll tell you what, I'll move Kersey. Yeah, she's got a little bodyguard. I want her having a bodyguard. Let's move her here. And we're going to preach from this temple at Towers of Heaven. We've got a palisade going up there anyway. I might get... what's Phoebe carrying? Phoebe's got a largish army. I think Phoebe's going to go with her, just in case they get attacked. And then we'll send these two, Volda and Alkippe. We're going to move these back here. And actually, I might... they're not likely to get attacked there. So I think Volda's troops, we send those with Phoebe. The reason why I'm bringing her back there is because we can be ready to put another palisade up. But maybe I just move her here. I'll move Alkippe here, and she can put up the temple. And we're going to get a temple up there. Yeah, I think that's going to be the plan. All right, carrying on from the Grey Mountains. Let's move this scout down here. We're gonna get a commander up here, lady commander. We'll get a decent quality commander here on the front line. We want to get a commander up here too. Now we're currently just building some chaff up here. Probably should mix that up a little bit with some of these Feminie swordswoman. And also, yeah, we can't afford a lady commander. I think I'd like a lady commander there. Let's get a lady commander up too. Okay. I might... we got a whole bunch of... bunch of crossbow men. I think we're going to stop building the crossbows and get our own actual national troops out. Let's get a commander up just there, just so we can ferry those crossbowmen. So yeah, let's get some... we'll just get a mix of troops here. To start getting these up. Carry on searching for magic sites. Okay. Oh, we found... okay, that's Falgoth, owned by Phalegra. Okay, so Phalegra and Lemuria might be tangling already. Where are Phalegra? Sorry, where's Lemuria? We need to find them. I think we need to look down this direction. We've got Arcus Cafali, we've got Lemuria, we've got Phalegra, and we've got Jomon, all in a very small area. This is going to be contested area, I think, especially since there's a throne in a lake here. Looks like Lemuria got there before Jomon was able to get into that lake. However, Jomon can still get into the sea here. Look. Oh no, there's no... okay, that's interesting. That isn't a province. It's that Alluvia is. And there's a lake here. That is what Jomon's going for. Look. I think they're probably going to try and get into that lake. That's kind of scary. We need to... I don't know how well the AI will use the Ryujin, but I want to kill those before that happens. Like, we've got to get rid of that. That's really bad. Okay, let's end the turn. Yeah, I must apologise for the excessive amount of dead air on this. I usually try to talk on things like that, but my throat's particularly bad today. Okay, let's have a look. There's a battle in Bakar. Arcus Cavali attacked Lemuria but was defeated. Let's see what happened here. Okay, let's see what happened. Oh, okay. He attacked with his prophet on his own. Interesting. I wonder what happened there. Okay, that's not going to work for him. So even though Lemuria is a dead, an undead nation. So casting, having a prophet's going to be the best thing for doing something like that. But that was, I don't know. I wonder if did he try to move into that and then, I don't know what happened there. Like, there's Lemuria, look. Okay, there's Lemuria. They got Arcus Cavalli right on their border. I don't know why the AI would do that. I don't think it would have attacked into into a province that was already established with a prophet. But also, you would have thought if they'd have moved in this turn, like, let's say if that was an indie province, he was moving into an indie province. Yeah, maybe they just did it. Maybe he did attack. That's bizarre. If that is the case, then we need to have a look at that, because that's a bit of an AI issue, I think. But we'll see. I'm not quite sure exactly what happened there. Usually, if the AI attacks into, usually if it's a bump, you'll see, Arcus Cavalli attacks into neutral, or like Lemuria attacks into the neutral province, and then Arcus Cavalli attacks in later. But we don't see that attack, so it looks like Lemuria just Arco attacked with their prophet there, which is a bit of a strange thing to do. I've not seen them do stuff like that before. At least I've not seen that in Dominions 5. Okay, so we're just moving our troops around. We're moving our scouts around, just seeing what we can find. Let's go back and have a look into Jomon again. We've already been around this area. Okay, so we've got a commander hub here, Ania. We probably also should check our battle. Sorry, let's just check our battle in the Greater Wild. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. Okay, this is quite a big force that we've got. Yeah, so she's casting blessing, and it's blessing back in these troops at the back of the line. She'll also so I'll just do it a little bit faster. Oh, look. So yeah, so she's caught them here, and she'll probably get one last blessing on the last lot. There we go, look. So I think all of these are blessed, I think. Yeah, I think they should all be blessed now, so they should all have the blur ability, or the the ethereal ability. Okay, we're going to wreck these guys. Now, yeah, we are losing some of these troops. I should have scripted these to attack archers, I think. Yeah, they're getting wrecked, look. We're going to lose quite a lot of those. But that's what they do. Archers die. Now, did I put them in? Yeah, I did put them in skirmish formation, I think. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So those heavy infantry did quite well on that front line. They stuck around a little bit longer than I was expecting them to. Okay. That would have been better with major support. We did lose quite a lot of archers. Certainly, like, they're so cheap though. Like, I can get 20 archers in out of my capital really, really easily. So some of them actually they ran. That's kind of interesting. I wonder where they ran to. Okay, unexpected event in Grey Mountains. One of your bailiffs is afraid of bandits, so we got some extra defense there. That's good. So yeah, we've actually got 16 PD there, which is probably good. What we want. I think she should probably put up a temple first, because I think I'd rather upgrade the existing forts that we've got. This would be a good place to fort. Here in the Greater Wild, we can put up a few. We can put some PD up. Now, okay, yeah. So we've got a scattering of troops here. Do we want to pick these up? I think we do. See what state those are in. Okay, they're all right. One of them's got a chest wound, but that's all right. We'll send these over this way. We should have another law mistress now. Okay, we got one with Astral 3. That's pretty good. Let's just see what rituals we can cast at that. Okay, not a lot. We have got the access to the Simulacrum spell now. Let's just see what we're researching. Okay, we're going for Conjuration 4. Conjuration 4 is going to get us the... You know, it's 5 we need for the elementals. Conjuration 4... Nest of Salamanders. That's a combat spell now that it's kind of... you summon a bunch of fire snakes, which is pretty cool. You need a gem to do it. We can summon Fire Jakes. That's pretty good. Flame Jellies. I don't remember that one. I think that must be a new one. That's an underwater spell only. We've also got... We've got some water stuff. And then Light of the Northern Star. So, for example, that's actually quite a good spell. So she can cast Light of the Northern Star. Great stuff. So Amelia... we got Emilia. Emilia here, she can actually cast Light of the Northern Star. That's going to make everyone on the battlefield better at astral magic, if I remember right. Just remind myself of that. Yeah, okay, so that's an astral magic bonus +1 to the entire battlefield. Very, very powerful spell, especially when you're doing communions, which we are probably be going to get into soon. We could cast Simulacrum, by the way, with her. We'd need to boost her in Glamour. I wonder if there's any Glamour boosting equipment. By the way, as of the time of recording, the Dominion 6 mod inspector has just gone up. So for those of you who know what that is, it's like it's a tool online that looks at the game files and then just tells you all the units, all the spells, all the magic items, and all the statistics basically in the game. It's a really, really handy resource. We use it all the time. Like it's one of those essential tools that you will use when you're looking at a nation. Go Summer Gown, plus your hit points, +1 ore. By the way, there's a load more magic items in the game now that increase hit points. This was really rare. There was only really the Coral Blade and a few others that did it. I think there was like 2 items. I think it was 2 items, or maybe 3. I think it was 2 that actually increase hit points. Now, there's loads more. That's really good because a lot of human nations kind of struggle to thug because they've got low hit points. So, yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll have Emilia probably continuing to research here. What's our research like? 259. Yeah, we're on turn 20. Not bad, but we want more mages. So I think what we're going to do is we need to start getting out mages up to our Dominion candles. Now, the Feminie Servants has got the Adept Researcher. Savant, sorry. The Feminie Savant. They've got the Adept Researcher. They've all got... I think they all come with... Yeah, they're all astral. So these will also be our, astral. So our communion slaves. For those of you who are watching this for the first time, I'll talk about communions in a little while when we need to get to them. Essentially, it's a way for you to put your mages together in a group, and then you've got slaves and masters, and the masters use the slaves to boost their own magic paths, and they share the fatigue cost of the magic spells between all the slaves, basically. And you've got to be a bit careful, because if you overload the slaves, they can die. They will end up dying. So yeah, it's a bit of a risky thing to do. Let's increase the output of the troops we're making here. We do want to make sure that we are constantly... I think we're just going to get savants here. Yeah, we've got one good mage. I think maybe we probably want... Let's get another Feminie sorceress. I hear some of you grinding your teeth, but I want strong mages before I want to get a couple of strong mages out, and then we'll pad the rest out with the cheaper ones for the research. But if we do get attacked, I'm gonna be crying if I don't have a good mage core. Okay, again, going with these guys. I think I'm gonna drop these off now a little bit, and we'll get some of the archers. Why the archers? Because the archers will defend the walls well. That's why. I think I'm gonna mix these up a little bit too, because these are a little bit cheaper. And I'm probably... it'll be good if I can get some of the Lady Knights. So let me just keep... I think I will go with the Lady Knights. I'm interested to try these out and see how they work in combat. Okay. Yeah, what do I want here? We do need to get... Let's get her... Oh, she can't come this way, can she? Damn it, that was the problem. Can't get anyone here. Have we got... right, okay, we've got Kersey here. Let's get Kersey preaching. I want to get my Dominion up. If we can... Oh, wow, they got really strong Dominion, though. They've got 7. Now, we are putting up more candle temples, we need to get up to... If I can get more Dominion candles than them, that would be good. Dominion's quite powerful. You can use it to kill the enemy. So basically, if you defeat all your enemies' Dominion by spreading your Dominion into their lands, and they've got no more Dominion left, God will die. That is it. Game over. Because nobody believes in you anymore, and that is it. You are... it is belief that is keeping you going, essentially. So that is one way to win the game, is to have a really, really strong Dominion. Who's got half decent command? Yeah, probably her. Okay. Actually, I probably want... Let's get you. See, the reason why I'm faffing here is because I'm just trying to think. These guys are not going to have the greatest morale. They're not too bad, but I actually want them in skirmish formation or in sparse line formation. Yeah, sparse line formation is probably the best for these archers. I might actually keep them on. I'll keep them on attack. Fire and retreat. Fire and keep distance. So they can fire off at the start, and then they're fast, so they can run back. It's a pretty strong ability they've got there. You don't want to have them too close, actually. Probably around there somewhere. And then they're going to run back through the back line. But because you're putting them in a skirmish formation, they're going to have less morale. That's why I'm jiggling these around a little bit. These Feminie swordswomen have got kind of a fair decent... The only problem is I don't get to put these in the line formation. It's kind of a bit of an annoying thing to juggle. Okay, now let's get these guys like this. What's their morale now? Yes, now it's gone down to 11, which is not great. I'll either take a couple of casualties, and then they're probably going to run. But the good thing about these is now, right? So there's a bit of discussion going on in the community about light cavalry being really bad because they got such low protection that their horses die, and then you've just got an archer, right? Not just these light cavalry. These are literally light cavalry. I mean, light cavalry as a general thing, where the horse has low protection. I think they probably should have higher defense skill, the horses, but that would make them a little bit easier. I don't know. The other thing is that they are weak against arrows, but horses should be weak against arrows. They're a big target. So I don't know. I think the game meta is going to be changing in that respect. One of my friends was talking about it, and he was saying that he feels that it's a bit too much of a nerf. I'm not sure I agree. I think it is going to change the game meta. It doesn't mean it's necessarily worse. It just means that you got to use your cavalry in a more careful way and screen them properly. Okay. While we got some money, we want to start. Let's get a Sage Queen out now. We haven't got one of these yet, and this will give us some guaranteed strong paths. She's also our best commander. I don't think we've got one of those yet, have we? Nope, we do not. So I'm going to get one of those. So I think we're going to start now. We've got other temples, other provinces up where we can actually start getting out other mages. I think it's probably wise that we start to just get out our capital only units. Sage Queen's going to be a good one for that. These are going to be good. I think I probably want one of these in every one of my forts to lead battles, and just for this, the Astral 3. I mean, her casting Will of the Fates, Light of the Northern Star, that's going to push her up to 4. She's probably going to be leading a communion then, so from 4 she's going to be able to go anywhere up to 6. So yeah, she's going to be casting big powerful astral spells, also the glamour stuff, and fire is going to be going up to along with, even though she's only got 1 in fire, she could be getting up to 2 with Phoenix power, and then probably if you've got 8 slaves or more, then you're going up to 5. 5 is where you're doing the big fire spells too. So they're very, very powerful. Like I say, communions are a little bit... I think communions, if you use them in single player, are really not that bad. I mean, they got a bit of a bad rep because because they're kind of complex to understand. When you're playing them in multiplayer, you do need to think about them really carefully, because you need to start thinking about there is some maths involved, basically. Okay, maybe I'll get a few more of these out just this turn. Yeah, something like this. Okay. Yeah, we really need to get a temple and temple and a laboratory up there, so we're not wasting that fort. Just having a fort there is good because we're going to get increased income. All right, I think we're about done. I told you these turns would be a little bit quicker now, folks. Yeah, we're going to have to move one of these, aren't we? How does she get there? No, she can't go that way. Maybe we send... I was going to say we could sneak one of the hidden ones through. The unveiled ones, whatever they're called. Unseen one. We could sneak an unseen one through. There's got to be a better way of doing it than that. Maybe I'm going to get one of these out. I'm going to get an unseen one. We'll get more of these. And then we'll send her off. Shall I get a cloistered lady with it? Or shall I start on the... Yeah, we'll start on the Sage Queen. Okay. That's it for that turn, guys. End the turn. Oh, I've hit the wrong key. They can... she can wait. She can wait. She wants to research. Let's have a look at our research score now. 272. Let's make... We also want to make use of Sophia. We want to get most of our researchers in here now. So that's one of the things, like what we might find is we might end up with more of a research group, you know, a bunch of research monkeys in one of our other forts. And then we move Sophia over there to make use of her bonus where she's giving the inspiring researcher bonus. Because I'd like to get the Sage Queens up. The Sage Queen does have has got quite a high research ability, but she's not going to be, she's kind of expensive. She's a really good mage though. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out. We've got to figure out where our most research ability is going to be, and then move her to where it's going to be. Because I would like to continually get out the Sage Queens here, or at least get a few of them, and then maybe spend some turns getting like some of the cheaper researchers. At this point in the game, you do want some decent mages like for combat. Hathay, okay. Let's get her. Can Hathay get down this way? No, she can't. Oh god, we can't actually look because of these rivers. We are blocked in our own lands. This is really. By the way, I really like this. This seems to have changed from Dominions 5. The way that the Illwinter map generator now puts rivers in is really cool because it creates some real strategic issues. Like not getting mudwood here is really messed me up. I've got to wait for this palisade here, I think, to be able to easily get troops between here and here. And even then we've got this river, look. Now we are heading into late fall, and we've got Cold Dominion on our door, so I think we're probably going to be able to send a mage over the river once the river freezes in winter. So that's something at least. Okay, this guy... Why did I bring him here? No, he doesn't want to go that way, and she doesn't want to go that way either. Do not move into that province. You foolish woman. Why did I bring him up here? Oh, yes. I remember. It was to take these crossbows. Let's take these crossbows to Troll Canyons and get those on that front line there. Okay, we end the turn. We're nearly at 30 minutes, but I'm going to do one more turn, I think, guys. Okay, researching Conjuration is complete. We're heading into research Conjuration 5, which is fine. An unexpected event has occurred in Royal Green. People are being sacrificed in the woods. It may just be a rumour. They lost some population and some unrest. It's not a rumour. Clearly. Okay, let's get these archers back here. And we'll send Amelia and Ilda to take this province. Now, I think I'm going to do the same trick I did with here before. Let's get these guys on skirmish formation. Get them firing at archers. Fire at archers and keep distance. So if anything comes close to them, then they're gonna run away. These are gonna run probably, but that's okay. Again, we managed to bless most of those last time. Don't think we lost any troops either. No, look, those survived completely. So I think most of what got killed in that last battle was the archers, and I just don't care about those. Let's get another temple up here. We want to be putting temples up everywhere because we are a temple nation. Lots of preaching. Okay. Spells. Yeah, she'll automatically script blessing anyway if we put her in a similar position to how we had it before, like that. I actually might move them a little bit further back. Let's get Ami moving up this way. Do we want some veiled ones on this front line, or do we want them down here? I think I'm going to put them down. I'll bring them down this way. See what we can find. We're going to try and take as many troops, as many of this area down here. Then we've got to pick a target. We really are in the point of the game where we want to pick a target now. Most of the free provinces have gone. Let's go and get a temple up in High Peak. We're building lots and lots of temples. Okay, we've got another Feminie sorceress there. Now we're going to switch up to the savants, I think, and we'll just keep building the savants. We're getting plenty of troops here. It's just to man this fort. Okay. Looks like we've got some enemies. Midgard. 50 Halskars, Herdmen, and Skin Shifters. Okay, that's an invasion force. Hopefully they're going for Peacehaven here. If not... Yeah, I'm gonna get some extra patrolling troops up here. Stay behind troops. We'll have that on hold and attack. I might just have them on attack just to help out with on the flank. I'm gonna have these guys on fire and keep distance again. The fire and keep distance is not so good on slower combat speed troops, just as a warning. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to have them on patrol. Let's get... I might be able to scout here. Let's get a Feminie scout. Perfect number of recruitment points spent there. Look, it's very, very pleasing to me. Okay, Jomon are going to be going here, I think. Have I got? I'm going to have enough troops to take this. So we've got to kind of think about how to approach taking Jomon. I reckon. Are they going to be my first war? Oh, we've got Erythrea here as well. Look, I don't know much about this nation. Where are they? This one here, isn't it? Okay, this is the undersea nation. Okay, these are an underwater nation. Well, they're not. They're kind of land and sea, so they've got a mix of units. All elements, astral and some nature. Okay, so they're mainly an elemental. So they've got fire, earth, air, water. Astral and nature. Triton mages can convert water gems into astral pearls. Got strong priests, but they're possibly insane. Okay. Amphibious mermen, aquatic tritons, and some humans, light infantry and heavy infantry. Yeah, I've never played these guys. Can these come on land? No, they're aquatic. They're aquatic. Yeah, these are mainly these are strong underwater. I think, or strong. They're kind of strong underwater. I don't remember them being. I don't remember people talking about them being very, very strong on the land. However, we mustn't underestimate them because I don't know what they're like. Hathi here is going to move over to Troll Canyons, I think. Yeah, she's a Lord Mistress. I want her... hang on. Maybe she goes down here and crosses crosses over now. Yeah, we can actually take one of these guys and cross over to Grey Mountains as well at the same time. What have we got in Lemuria? Oh, they've got a great sage here. Interesting. Yeah, this is... By the way, this is Death Scales, look. Now, if Lemuria started in... you might find that this is the terraforming going on. Tile terraforming. It's turning into a wasteland, look, because Lemuria is a death nation, and it's killing all the plants and animals and people around them. They're a really very, very horrible nation. We're going to move this way and just see what we can find, but at least we found where Lemuria is. We've got plenty of space. I don't There are 2 thrones down here. One of the most difficult things about fighting Lemuria or Middle Age Ermor, to a less, and Asphodel to a lesser extent, I guess. Well, kind of similar, is that the problem in multiplayer is when you're taking territory, right? You want to be, and same in single player too, I guess. When you take territory, you're part of the reason you're taking it is because you want their lands, right? They've got like all this population and all this income, and as you take territory, you increase your population, you increase your income, recruitment points, etc. Problem is with taking these guys is by the time we've got down here, Lemuria is going to be an absolute wasteland, and there's going to be nothing. So there's no supplies, and there's a supply mechanic in this game, right? So you can see here, your armies need supply, right? Let's just look at one of our armies. So we need 62 supplies, look, because of all the troops here. There's 512 available. If you've got less supplies available than you're using, your troops are going to starve and they start getting diseases. And diseases, basically, once you've got disease, you just start dying and that's it, you're dead. It's very hard to cure unless you've got some very specific units with some very specific disease healing traits, which are quite rare in this game. So, fighting into Lemuria is a bit of a nightmare because you need to get a load of items that give you supplies because you're fighting basically in a desert. There's no water or anything. And you've got to, often you might have to go like through, 4 provinces deep into Lemuria to do it. And you're fighting ghosts and, quite scary units all the time. And you're getting nothing from it. Like you basically, you might get some gems from the sites, but you're not getting any, you don't get any gold from it. You're just inheriting a desert. So it's kind of like you want to get rid of them as soon as possible. That's why it's hard to play them in multiplayer because they are very, very strong. But people tend to, like in multiplayer, people just tend to gang up on them and get rid of them fast, and it's not very fun. I think for a lot of people playing them. I think if you're playing those guys in multiplayer, you need to know what you're getting yourself in for, and that you are going to get dogpiled. It's just the way that it goes. Let's get some more of our sacred troops up here. Do we want any more troops in the garrison? I probably want to get some garrison troops up here. Let's just put these on repeat. Yeah, we'll get a few archers every time. I don't expect to need too many. We don't want to be spending too much on troops we're not using, right? Inventory is a form of waste. So maybe just get a couple of these better units. I think the chances of us at this point now of the enemy rushing our home, out here is probably quite low. That said, we do need to be a little bit careful. Yeah, we're getting plenty of troops up here. How long is this palisade going to be? 2 months. Okay, so 2 months' time, we're going to start getting other stuff. We'll continue preaching here. We're actually starting to get our Dominion up. That's good. We want to spread the Dominion up around as much as possible. Let's get right. Here's another thing that I'd forgotten about. So you can actually recruit. You can recruit the priests pretty much anywhere, and where you've got Dominion candles. I want to be getting these guys up. So let's just put these on. I think I'm going to get the low level one. Yeah, these are 6 per turn. These are going to be doing 8. Sorry, these are going to be 8 per turn, and these are going to be doing 10. Now they are Holy 2 priests. They're better. They are more expensive. They're twice as expensive, basically. I think long term you want these guys, but let's get these out quick because I want to get the research fast. I think I'm gonna go for quick research over everything else. Again, here they're not very expensive. These priests, so why not make use of these cheap priests while we've got the opportunity? There's no reason not to. I might just get one of those out. Yeah, something like this, and then start getting the high level ones here. Okay. I still like the horse archers. Why? Because they replenish quite easily, and as you saw, they will quickly get back to their home province, and you can get them another mount if they die, and they're not that expensive. 25 gold's not bad, and they're fun to use. Okay, guys, I'm going to end the episode. Yeah, I think probably in the next episode we're going to have to start thinking about where our first war is going to be. We have got a province here that we could take. That would be a nice province to grab, and it will put us close to a throne. We are how close? We've got one throne next to us. We want to take that soon. There is a sorceress there, but will be able to beat her. We've now got the mage power to be able to do it. In fact, that might be the first thing that I think about doing. In fact, yeah, let's start planning to do that. Yeah, let's start planning to. Let's get some knights up here. I won't put these on repeat. Let's get 1, 2 knights. We got. How long are we willing to wait for this? Let's say we're going to wait 5 turns, right? So we probably want 10 knights. Yeah, that sounds right. A whole bunch of these guys. And then some of these on the front line. Hopefully we don't lose too many. What else have they got? Light infantries, warrior illusions, heavy infantries, and crossbowmen. There's a lot there, I remember. There's also the sorceress. What we'll do is, that will be my opportunity to show you off a communion, I think. Sophia here also. Can she cast... Okay, she's got Simulacrum. We need to get Evocation 5. That's the next one to get out. So, Evocation 5 will give us the Glamour spell that I want, Project Self. Now, she can't cast that naturally, so we're going to have to get a booster, or we empower her. Empower is really expensive. 45 Glamour Gems. Yeah, but I think that's worth it, because I actually want that spell. So I think I'm going to do that. By the way, guys, while empowerment seems like a great idea, it's so expensive in gems that you really don't want to do it unless there's no other option, okay? What I might do is I think I'm going to have a look at the boosters and see if there's any path boosters I can get first, because that's a lot of gems to be spending on something I don't really want to spend it on. That said, there will be other glamour spells that she probably wants to cast that will mean she needs to be level 3. Far-eyed warriors. Yeah, so like she's not really a glamour mage. She's not really a glamour mage. However, look, if she's level 3, she can cast things like Nightfall. That gives her the glamour path boost. Twilight as well. Yeah, this gives you the glamour path boost. What about Nightfall? No, that changes Twilight into darkness. Okay. Okay. So this allows you to cast darkness, which is a death spell normally, but you have to cast it in 2 stages, and you don't get the glamour path boost once Twilight has gone. But darkness is pretty good, and Twilight's going to be pretty good because all units have -2 precision unless they have dark vision or true sight. Yeah, this is a really interesting path, man. I think I will empower her. Yeah, I think I will, but I'm going to just check for the path boosters. Anyway, guys, I'm going to stop rambling. I'll catch you in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed the series, and I'll catch you next time. Take it easy.